listeners and all of our viewers here at Brilliant Films. This is John, your host for the review, and as well, I'm super excited because we're giving you another review from the Toronto International Film Festival, thanks to PR Factory. And today we're going to be covering the film called Burgers, or the title in translated is called Shepherds. And before we provide you the synopsis and our director, I do gotta say, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the like the video, and comment below your thoughts in regards to the film and much more. Hope you guys enjoy our content, and hope you guys give us any of your insider thoughts on what type of content we should do here at Real Films, even though we do have a couple of things coming your way. Now, the film called Burgers, or translated in Shepherds, this is the following synopsis. This is a drama film that follows a young Montreal advertising executive converted to a provincial shepherd has various misadventures with a civil servant who has cavalierly quit her job, and is directed and written by Sophie Deraspe. And as well, Sophie had a co-writer called Matthias Lefebvre, and this was presented at the Toronto International Film Festival. In this case, guys, we are following. We don't have the name of the character, sadly, but still, I do want to say that in the film, we do follow this executive in marketing that goes to like this town, this little town where they are mostly like farmers, and it's mostly people that live like in the countryside. So let's say, for instance, here in Puerto Rico, I am somebody that lives in the countryside, in Rincon. I live in that section of the island where it's mostly people that either work in like your local bakery, or they work in the postal office, or work in like little local shops, or like normal like day-to-day jobs. And then if we go to San Juan, like putting an example, that's like the most city area. So imagine somebody from San Juan moving to a little town, and where there's farmers, where there's just common folk in the area. So that is what we're doing in this film, or looking at. The thing is that this character goes ahead and he's like trying to like figure out what he wants to do in life, and he wants to like switch it up. Instead of having this like lifestyle of like, I'm not gonna say the rich and famous, but the lifestyle of like the city boy, he wants to change his life and become like a farmer, or a sheep, or a shepherd, like in this case, like the title is. But in this case, this is where it gets interesting. Throughout the film, he meets this town girl that, in a way, this is where it gets interesting, when he is getting like the training of like learning how to be a shepherd, and learning how to work like in the farm and whatnot. They are writing to each other, and then she decides to like grab her things, quit her job, and move over there. Not move, but go visit him, like that she can like just visit him, because there's no love attraction yet. But she goes there to visit him because she decided that she wanted to just hit the road, and find any job that she can, so like that she can go ahead, pay her things. But the whole idea is to have an experience, right? The thing is that, due to a situation in hand, he goes ahead and quits. He quits learning because of events that happen with some sheep, right? And he quits and finds another like boss that has like a herd of sheep, and she's like, I need a shepherd that at least knows the basic things of like taking care of a herd. And himself and and the lady friend go ahead and take the job. They uh apparently in there is like a time where the sheep go to like up in the mountains where they start eating a lot, and when they eat a lot and they come back, it's like that they can go ahead and mate themselves with male sheep, like that they can have little sheep, right? So now that that is basically the story, when they reach to that point, that's reaching the final act of the film, when we reach to that point, the film gets a little bit much more tense. And when I say much more tense, is that it gets a little you would be stressing out from start to finish. This, at least that's what I would say, because throughout the film you are like toned down, even though there are some tense moments. But when you are in the final act, there is no way back. It gets so tense in a minor of like seconds, minutes, and you lose your mind. And at the end of the film, he becomes a shepherd. Well, they both become a shepherd and they become partners, love partners. Now, the film. Let's talk about the film in general. The acting is phenomenal. I do gotta say that uh, I am noticing a trend that for international films, the actors, they like literally live their characters to flourish. Probably is more because they feel inspired about their character and about their storyline and their arc and what they're bringing into the table. So for me, each and one of them had a particular moment in the film that you're like, whoa, dang, that's that's some powerful stuff. The other thing that I enjoyed about the film is the cinematography and the photography of the film. Uh, it's very one of the things that I do love about like films is when you use like sceneries like nature and whatnot to create a more personal, a more heartwarming scene or moment, and you see it through flourishing. And I say that even the intense moments around the film make you feel uncomfortable, but in a good way, because you are like having those emotions that the main character has as well. So it's like you are inside the character's life in the film, and you're like, oh, why is this happening? You know what I mean? Now, the film, I would say that the only thing that I say that I did not enjoy is the length. The film lasts an hour and 53 minutes. I think that in the case of like you could have eliminated certain like parts where there's just like no dialogue. There's some parts of the film that there's no dialogue in it, and you're like, it's fine, sure. But I think that if you could lower down the film to 1 hour and 30 minutes or 1 hour and 35 minutes, would have been, I think, a little bit better. I still recommend it 100%, but I think if you would have skimmed down 20 minutes, the film would have been a little bit slight better, because it wouldn't feel that you wouldn't feel so overwhelmed on how long it is. At the end of the day, the film is fun. In a certain way, it's fun, is enjoyable. You as the audience will have a lot of like mixed emotions, because like I said, it starts away and it continues building up until the ending. And the film has a great like ending, like a great cathartic ending of respect, of like achievement and goals for your main characters. So I really do recommend Shepherds, and I do recommend watching this film if by any chance you guys have a chance to see it or rent it in VOD. Now, guys, thank you once again for watching or listening to this review. I do hope you guys enjoy all of our content. Don't forget, if you have not yet subscribed, subscribe to our channel, comment below, tell me if you would watch this film, and as well, thank you very much to PR Factory for giving us a chance to cover yet another film from the Toronto International Film Festival. And we will see you guys in the next one.